Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we will be talking about UPSC CMS exam, Combined Medical Services exam. Before that, a little about me. I am a practicing doctor, also preparing for UPSC Civil Services examination, and I gave my first attempt in UPSC CMS. The exam was in July last year, and which I cleared. The written part of it I cleared, and the interview was in April, and 2 days ago we had our results. The final merit list is out, and I have been selected. So today in this video we will be talking about the CMS exam. So this is going to be a very brief video on CMS. Here we will just discuss about the exam, like when the exam is conducted, what is the pattern of the exam, and what posts are you recruited to exactly through this exam. I'm not going to go into the details of the important topics or the kind of questions that are asked, or much into the preparation of this exam. I will be making a separate video on that later. So here we will have an overview of the exam, so that those who do not have an idea about the exam know what exactly UPSC CMS is all about, because until 2 years ago I had no idea that UPSC conducts any such exam. So let's get started with it. So first of all, the CMS exam, CMS stands for Combined Medical Services exam. It is conducted by Union Public Service Commission. So UPSC conducts various exams, and CMS happens to be one of those exams. Now, who is eligible for this exam? What are the minimum qualifications that you must have? So this exam is for doctors only, as the name is self-explanatory, because it is combined medical services. These are for all India services, and so doctors, MBBS doctors, the minimum qualification has to be MBBS. So if you have finished your MBBS, including the compulsory rotatory internship, then you become eligible for this exam. Now coming to the next thing, what posts are you recruited to if you get selected in this exam? Well, there are two categories in this. So we have two categories. So we have category 1 and we have category 2. Now what are these? So under category 1, you have medical officer grades in CGHS. Now CGHS stands for Central Government Health Services, which covers all the central government hospitals in India, most of them being in Delhi. So you will be working in these hospitals as a medical officer. Now in category 2, we have three things. First is Additional Divisional Medical Officer in Railways, that is ADMO. Next, you have GDMO, that is General Duty Medical Officer in NDMC. NDMC meaning New Delhi Municipal Corporation. Now, New Delhi Municipal Corporation is going to be different from what we are going to discuss next. So the third category of posts is GDMO, or General Duty Medical Officer in East Delhi, in North Delhi, and in South Delhi. So in category 1, we have medical officer grade in CGHS hospitals. In category 2, we have ADMO in railways, we have New Delhi Municipal Corporation, and we have East Delhi, North Delhi, and South Delhi Municipal Corporation. The next thing we are going to discuss is the exam pattern. So we have a written part, and you have an interview part, which is the personality test. So the written part consists of 500 marks in total. So the written part consists of 500 marks, which is divided into two papers, paper 1 and paper 2, and each paper consists of 250 marks. And then the personality test, which consists of 100 marks. So you have the theory paper consists of paper 1 and paper 2. So in paper 1, you have medicine and pediatrics. Now this amounts to 250 marks, and paper 2 consists of 3 subjects. surgery, community medicine or PSM, and obs and gynae. Now, the first paper, medicine, also includes psychiatry and derma. And in the other paper, surgery also includes ophthal, and it also includes ENT, and it also includes ortho. Although you may only get one question from ortho or 2 to 3 questions from ENT, 1 or 2 questions from ophthal. So mainly it's the general surgery, OBG, and PSM. Now, what is the difficulty level of the exam? Let's get into that. Although I'm not going to go into the details of that, we will briefly discuss it. The difficulty level is not as tough as NEET PG. They're not going to give you questions like those that you get in NEET PG. Most of the questions are simple. They are from your textbooks, and you can easily read the textbooks that you read back in college, and you can solve MCQs, and you can prepare for this exam. And then there's a list of important topics in each subject. So most of the paper is set from those topics, and questions every year, the questions are not repeated, but certain areas are almost always repeated. Now let's talk about the cutoff of the exam. So let me give you an example. Let's talk about the 2020 exam. So the cutoff in the theory paper, that is out of 500 marks, the cutoff was 279, which is almost 56%. So usually the cutoff stays at around this 56% to 57% or 55%, depending upon the difficulty level of the exam. There is not a great variation in the cutoff each year. And talking about the total cutoff, that is 500 marks of theory plus 100 marks of the personality test. So out of 600, the cutoff in 2020 was 365, which is between 60 to 61%. So that's about CMS exam, and although I have been selected, but the mark sheets have not been uploaded by UPSC yet, or I would have been able to share my marks with you. Right now I do not have much idea as to how much I have scored in the written paper or the interview. My written paper was not that great. I mean, I did not prepare too well for the exam. I only studied in the last 1.5 to 1 month, which I do not recommend doing. Why I did what I did is a different story, but I would highly recommend you guys not to do what I did. So I did not do too great in the written paper, although I do not have my marks yet. Once I have them, I'll definitely share them. And my interview went quite well. I was quite happy and quite satisfied with the interview. It was one process that I totally enjoyed, in fact. So that's about CMS, guys, and I'll be making another video soon in which we will deal in detail with the subjects, with the pattern of questions. We will also have a look at the PYQs, and we will also discuss how to prepare, or what are the sources that you should be using if you want to prepare for CMS. So we'll be doing all of that in the next video. For now, thank you so much for watching, and if you found the video helpful, please do like it and please do subscribe to my channel. Take care until the next video. Bye-bye.